Jaxson Dart officially ruled out in Sunday's game against the Detroit Lions. And I say great job by Mike Kafka and the training staff. You guys got it right, because when we talk about quarterbacks and a kid who has been looked at or evaluated by the NFL and the independent spotters throughout from preseason on, how do we know if this kid is ready for game action? You really don't know when it comes to the quarterback. If you think about it, yeah, he got bumped up to the non-contact part of the protocol on Wednesday. Then Thursday, we saw him out there warming up with the shoulder pads. How do we know if the man is ready for game action? If you're wearing red in practice, like quarterbacks do, if you're red, you're dead. You get no contact in practice, so how do we know how his body was going to respond to contact? So great job by the Giants training staff and Mike Kafka for not being desperate here and rushing him back to action when he possibly may or may not have been ready. What do we need Jaxson Dart to be rushed back from a concussion for, y'all? Jameis has got this. Jameis has shown that he could step in as this team's third quarterback and still put up 330 plus total yards against an NFC North team. Jameis loves and is relishing in the opportunity to play for the greatest city in the world. And he was able to do that with a second and third string running back and a wide receiver that just got off the plane on Thursday. We need Jaxson Dart, or the Giants need Jaxson Dart, as healthy as he can be, not only for the remainder of this season, but for OTAs, mini camps, and most importantly, training camp, preseason, and next year. I'm glad Jaxson Dart is sitting. I'm glad that the Giants kind of took a step back when it came to not rushing him out there. I'm okay with him sitting for the next 2 games and maybe playing the last, 2 or 3 games of this season. You want Jaxson Dart to be as 100% as possible for not only the rest of his career, but next year. We do not want to go into next year questioning if Jaxson Dart's career is going to be like Tua Tagovailoa's, meaning be derailed or maybe slowed down because of concussions. We see the way he plays. We're not going to be able to protect him out there from being reckless or going after linebackers or defensive backs. That's on Jaxson Dart. He's going to have to learn how to do that. But great job by the Giants officially ruling him out for Sunday's game against Detroit. We need it all up here, because when Jaxson Dart is balling up here, he's balling with his body. And we see what this kid's been able to do in his short NFL career athletically.